I got something to say with this medication business. It's not nothing personal, nothing negative. I'm saying for the staff that I'm going to be showing this to, and the people that going to be watching this on YouTube or whatever the case may be. Here's the idea, the concept of what I see about medication. Medication is a substance that implies to recover one's mental state, but it's only doing it on a physical level. It's not doing it on a spiritual or mental level, whereas it's doing it on so-called the halfway mental level. I'm just gonna say halfway. It's not really healing you of your mental illness or anything that you have a problem with in your mind or body or spirit. Now, what I see with the medication that I'm taking, I see that I'm good regardless if I'm taking medication or not. See, the thing is, when I act a certain way towards people, it's not that I'm fucking up or I'm not taking my medication. It's because there are things that trigger my schizophrenia, and I am totally aware of what triggers my schizophrenia now. And the so-called schizophrenia is just a mental condition of a spiritual thing that goes on within the mind. Is spiritual. So really, modern day medicine has no cure for these type of ailments or these type of uh, illnesses and things of that nature, because they only cure, or they no they don't cure, they only help and recover, or say so-called recover, the physical aspect of your say, let's say your brain or your body, because medicine is only there to temporarily recover you from your ailments or illness temporarily. All right. Now I'm good without meds, or with meds. I'm good because I still have the access to my spiritual connection. I still have the potential to become great. I still have my own mind that is strong and straight and on point. I still have those capabilities of a normal person with or without medication. And for someone to say what is normal and what is crazy, what is weird, then you're totally insane to define what is either or these things. If it's weird or if it's normal or if it's crazy, the definitions only cause bad judgment, because judgment of the labels that you put on people, or these terms and these terminologies of these people called schizophrenic people or bipolar people or whatever the case may be with the mental illness conditions, they're still people. They're still humans. So regardless if you have a mental illness or not, you still are human. You still have potential. You still have possibility to be doing and bettering yourself to become great. And with this medication thing, it is, how I say, limiting people from accessing their true potential and their true power, because medication is almost like a nullifier when it comes to the brain and the chemistry of the brain and how it interacts with the systems and the molecules and the atomic structure. I'm going to go deep with this scientifically, with the brains, neurons, and all these things of nature, with the spiritual aspect of life and your human body and your system. Now, I know some of the science behind this, but modern day medicine only talks about the mind and body. They don't talk about the spiritual because they don't have any aspect of knowingness or understanding of spirituality, because most of them psychiatrists and therapists are usually European. Most of the case, it's European. So they have no ancient roots or ancient secrets or ancient knowledge or information about what I call is a spiritual condition, which is the schizophrenic state or the bipolar state, or even altered states of consciousness, because those are different levels of consciousness and different levels of perception that people have in this world, because we have diverse perceptive ability. And in this world, there's different people in this world that have different conditions, different mindsets, different mind states, different mental or physical or spiritual levels that they have. And You can't judge them. You cannot judge them and tell them to take a medication or to take a pill to make them feel better, when really it's the belief system in your own self that's making you feel better. Because I saw the video where the dude had a sugar capsule and this dude had a medicine capsule. Whatever the medicine was, the person took the sugar capsule and thought it was medication and got healed, or whatever the case may be. The person thought he was recovered. So it's all in the mind. So if y'all want to talk about take your medication and it's good for you and it's going to help you get better, no, it's not. It's in your mind. Your mind has the power to heal itself. So why the fuck do we have medication? It's to dumb you down. It's to keep you stagnant. It's to keep you. I'm not knocking that. I'm not knocking medication. I'm not knocking it because people need it in this world. We're drugged. We are a drug world. We need drugs in this world. Everybody takes drugs in this world. Everybody. This whole world is on drugs. So we need medication. But do we really need it? Do we truly need it? No. Because spirituality is the phenomena that elevates and cures cancer, number one. That cures disease. Number two, that cures any ailment or illness in the body, mind, or. Number three, and that basically just doesn't null you down. It doesn't make you dumb. It doesn't make you dim. It doesn't make you numbed or whatever. It just makes you who you are. Because authentically, if you have schizophrenia and you was born with schizophrenia and all your friends knew you as being a schizophrenic person, but you were still cool with them and you knew them very well and you related to them and, you know, with certain scenarios and experiences about being schizophrenic and they're not, that's still a human experience. So regardless if you have schizophrenia or bipolar or multiple personalities or whatever the case may be, you're still human. And I don't judge you for that. And people that judge you, the one that want you to take medication. Psychiatrists, therapists, they want you to get therapeutic help and stuff. You don't need therapy as much as you think you need it. What you do need is knowledge and information about what these mental illnesses intake and what they are about. Because the knowledge of self, the knowledge of something, the knowledge of anything will set your mind free. It will set you free to the point where you don't even need to do anything, because you have the knowledge of that which would be schizophrenia or bipolar, whatever. So as I'm in this room, I'm just thinking, and I'm like, yo, I'm thinking in my bed while I'm laying down because I got so much energy because I drank like 2 energy drinks, organic energy drinks. And I just came to the conclusion, like, I don't need medication regardless if I'm taking it or not. I don't need it because I know where I'm at and I'm going somewhere great and I won't need medication when I'm there. So I'm just saying this to make a icebreaker. You guys don't need medication if you're schizophrenic or bipolar, or if you have any mental illness. You don't need it. But if you fuck up and do some weird shit, some dumb shit without medication, you're gonna need to take your medication because you don't know how to function without it. And that's why it's becoming a problem, because people depend on it. And you shouldn't depend on anything, not in life. You shouldn't depend on anything but yourself, because you have everything you need in your own body, your own mind, because your body is able to heal itself. It's a supercomputer, a superconductor if you're melanated enough, has its own technology to self-recover, self-heal itself. Your mind has the power to manipulate the body and the cells in the body and the chemistry in the body with your own thoughts, with your own mind power, and the spirit is operating and is a director behind that. So if you have the knowledge of that which is, then you can heal yourself. You don't need medication. I'm telling y'all this is facts, because I went 3 days without medication and I feel fine. I feel very good. I feel great, actually. And they're gonna want me to take medication, but when I was fuck, yeah. See, this is where I'm getting a little pissed off. So I'm not mad. I don't feel mad, but this is what aggravates me to the point where I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna deal with this bullshit. So tell me why as soon as I start taking the medication, but I'm on an injection, right? Because I get my injection in my left arm, and I'm on an injection already. All right, note this. I'm on an injection already. The psychiatrist wants me to take oral pill medication on top of the injection. Okay? And on top of that, I feel like I'm fucking weird as shit. My mind is fucking out of here. It's just weird. Fucking bizarre shit. I don't feel like I'm myself. And they talking about I'm talking crazy, or I'm not talking the way I should be talking if I was off medication, or if I was on medication, whatever the case may be. And then they're gonna talk about I'm not talking the same, or I'm not acting the same because I'm not on my medication. But note this, I took the medication at the same time as I'm taking the injection. Okay? I'm taking the injection and in the Invega, the pill form of the same medication. Now I'm dosed up like a motherfucker. I'm high as shit because I don't feel myself. I don't feel like I'm myself. So therefore, I'm gonna act a certain way and behave a certain way and talk a certain way because I don't feel like I'm myself because I'm drugged up. I'm sedated. Now they're gonna blame me or whatever the fuck the case may be with talking about I'm not on my medication, but the whole point was I was too high off the medication in the first place. I was too drugged up on the damn medication in the first place. So there's nothing wrong with me. I'm straight up 100% on point. I know what the fuck I'm doing. I know what I can do. I know where I'm going to be in life. And motherfuckers can't tell me shit. I'm sorry. Sorry to burst your bubble, but nah. Nobody can tell me shit about being on medication, or if I should take medication or stay off medication, or if I should get a job or whatever the fuck may be. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just getting like aggravated because it makes no sense how the fuck a psychiatrist gonna drug me up on more, and we agreed upon just the injection, but she just gonna go behind my back and doing some sleek shit, some sly shit, and add another fucking pill on top of that, another fucking set of medicine on top of that where I didn't even need it. That's why I was feeling so fucking weird, because I didn't need it. So the things that you don't need, you really don't need to touch it. You need to stay away from it. Things you don't need in your life, you need to stay away from it. And don't touch it. Don't smoke no weed if you don't like weed. If you hate weed, don't smoke it. If you don't like cigarettes, don't touch it, don't smoke it, don't smell it. If you don't like food, cake, ice cream, whatever the fuck it may be, whatever to make, you know what I'm saying? Don't take it, don't touch it, don't smell it, don't eat it, don't do nothing. Don't hear no evil, see no evil. And that shit right there is evil. Medication is evil to me. And I'm just keeping the facts because I'm getting this off my chest, but at the same time, I'm speaking for a lot of people out there because most of y'all are really chosen for some great destiny, some great purpose, and y'all on medication. And y'all don't know what the fuck to do because y'all on medication. Y'all stuck or sedated or stagnant. And y'all need to go somewhere in your life and get ahead of yourself and go think forward and move progressively forward. But because you can't do that, you're on medication. Because you're on medication, you can't do that. So that's what I'm saying here is that we really need to just talk to our psychiatrists on a level-headed mindset to really get them to understand that there's nothing wrong with us. There's nothing whatsoever wrong with us. People with schizophrenia. It's a label. The thing is, the spirit controls the mind controls the body. Whatever's wrong with your spirit, whatever you feel in the room with somebody else is their spirit, or whatever negative vibes, it's the spirit. They don't talk about that shit in psychiatry or whatever the fuck it is. They don't talk about that shit. It's spiritual. Okay? Your spirit dwells in your mind. Your mind dwells in your body. The spirit operates the mind operates the body. It's the same fucking concept. They don't talk about the spiritual. So all this mind-body shit can go out the window because I'm already hip. I'm already 100% on point with that shit. Because my mind, body, and spirit is unified, and I don't give a damn. If somebody gonna tell me to take medication or not, I'm still gonna take the goddamn shit because I'm already too high, elevated my mind, my spirit, and my body to the point where it's not affecting me like it used to. Where I'm just like, with my eyes like glaze over from the medication and shit like I'm smoking weed or something. Nah, fuck that, man. I ain't doing that shit. And nobody should do that shit because y'all have to understand the spiritual aspect because the spirit controls the mind. The spirit controls the mind. You get what I'm saying? The spirit, spiritual things. Not a mental thing that just appeared out of fucking nowhere and you're going to call it schizophrenia or bipolar. It's a spiritual thing. It's a spiritual thing. It's not something wrong with you. It's just spiritual. You got to get something spiritual to get to fight the spiritual, to get your mind right, to free your mind like the Matrix. Because we're trapped inside of a container and we're trapped inside of the Matrix and we can't be free. And we're enslaved by medicine and money and taxes and law and bullshit and drugs. We're enslaved by the people that control the people. All right, so I know too much shit about this. All this shit that I'm talking about. I know too much shit about it, and I know even much more than that. So y'all can stop with the medicine, stop with the bullshit, stop with the fuckery. Because I'm not playing no games. I'm already 100% on point. I'm going to 1,000, right? All right, I'm going to 1,000. And nobody can tell me shit. Because I'm about to reach enlightenment. Once I reach that shit, I'm not going to need nobody's fucking advice. All right? I'm not going to need nobody to talk to. I might have to talk to somebody, but maybe a tree or an ant. Who gives a fuck? Because I'm just like that. I'm spiritual. This is all spiritual. Life is spiritual. Listen. Look. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. Spiritual beings. What the fuck is talking about schizophrenia people having a human experience? What the fuck is that? No, it's spiritual. Y'all stupid as a motherfucker, man. So all y'all psychiatrists and doctors and all y'all motherfuckers with degrees and certificates can kiss my ass and go out the window and jump off the 5th floor because y'all don't know a goddamn thing about spirituality. Spirituality is a practice of naturalness of, I don't even want to go into it because it's so pure, you don't even have to say nothing about it. It just is. Spirit just is. And if you mess with the spirit, it's going to fuck with you. That's how schizophrenia gets to people. Schizophrenia and bipolar, when it triggers, people's spirit mess with other people's spirit. That's why it fucks people up. That's why they feel irritable. That's why they have delusional thoughts and they have all these, because they've been misled by fucking people that's been slaves and your parents been telling you lies. Everything has been a lie from the beginning of time and from the beginning you was born because your parents didn't know no fucking better. So they told you a lie. And what the lie is to go to school, to get to go to college, to have children, and to do all this other bullshit, and to get a job, 9 to 5, when you could be doing something even greater than that. But your parents are stuck inside of their ways, and they want you doing what they were doing. But no, they're your parents, right? Oh, you're supposed to honor your mother and father, and your days will be longer. Fuck the Bible, man. Fuck the Bible. The Bible's a bunch of bullshit. A blueprint for what the fuck they say? How you say it? Basic instruction before leaving Earth. I thought Earth was flat. I thought you couldn't leave this shit. Oh, but there's dimensions. There's dimensions that you can alter your vibration to get to a higher state of living, a higher state of life. They don't teach that in the Bible, do they? They don't teach about Christ consciousness or enlightenment or to levitate or to open your chakras or to open your third eye. They don't teach the shit. It's not nothing important in there. So it's bullshit. The Bible's a bullshit book. It's called the holy book. It ain't holy. It's some bullshit. I say a holy piece of shit. I wouldn't even touch it with a 10-foot pole. No. So, fuck all the bullshit, y'all. And stop bullshitting yourself. And stop letting people bullshit you. Because you need to know the truth. You need to know what the fuck people are doing behind your back. You need to know what the fuck they're doing. And how they're doing it. And why they're doing it. To keep you enslaved. To keep you dumbed down. To keep you miserable. To keep you sad and irritable and stressed out and anxious and depressed. All right? To keep you suicidal, because those are where the people start to fuck up at, because they start to kill themselves because they can't handle life. They can't handle it because they're too weak. They too weak, so they get depressed. They get anxious. They get suicidal, and they just start dropping their numbers, killing themselves. It's stupid. I was like that one time, but I promised myself. I really did. I promised myself I would never hold my breath longer than, let's say, the maximum breath length. I would never do that no more. I would never try to kill myself. Not no more. And I promised myself I wouldn't. And you got to make a promise to yourself. If you at that point in your life, you got to promise to get yourself better, so you won't have to think like that no more. Because that's a level of thought, baby. You dealing with spirits that are negative, so negative that they make you want to kill yourself. That's spiritual. That has nothing to do with schizophrenia, bipolar depression. It's spiritual. Spiritual depression. They don't call it spiritual depression. They call it depression because you know why? You're depressing your spiritual power, your spiritual energy. So you're pressing on it. You're depressing it. You're decreasing it because you want to kill yourself because you have negative thoughts about yourself. When really all you have is you at the end of the day. You can only look out for yourself. You can only worry about yourself. You can't fucking worry about these bullshit ass people, these robots out here, these dead niggas out here. You can't. And I'm speaking some real shit, real hard, because I know I don't give a fuck right now. And to the point where I know what the fuck I want to do. I know where I'm going to be at. And it's going to be fucking great. It's going to be string la la. It's going to be nirvana. It's going to be woo 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 wah. It's going to be all that because y'all don't understand what the fuck I'm talking about. If you hear wisdom on a plate, you get wisdom on a plate, you going to look at it and be like, what's this shit, man? I ain't eating this shit. It's some bullshit. Oh, you think it's bullshit, huh? Is that air you're breathing? In the Matrix. Y'all gonna be bullshitting, man, all your life because you've been bullshitting other people and you've been bullshitting yourself. Stop bullshitting. Stop with it. Stop with it. Stop with it. Because the doctor's bullshitting you, the psychiatrist is bullshitting you, the therapist telling you should do these meditations and all this. It's all good. Meditation is all good, but how the fuck you gonna do it to benefit you? Not listen to a damn therapist. How you gonna do it? It's all about you. People, my mom used to say, the world don't revolve around you, Jay. It's not all about you, Jay. Really, it is about me because I'm living my life. You were in my life. You were in my space. I was in your space. I was in your life. But now I'm in my life because I have my own apartment. I mean, not my own apartment. My own house. I rent my house. I pay my phone bill. I'm going to get a car. I got a job. I'm going to be successful. I'm going to make a lot of money and become a millionaire. All of this. I'm going to have a big business. And what are you doing, Mom? What are you doing? You still doing the same shit, working the same job, getting the same paycheck, get the same car, paying the car note, paying the rent, getting the gas money. You doing all the same shit, drinking the beers and smoking the cigarettes. All the same shit because we as a people have to have knowledge to grow. We have to. And by that being said, we don't have enough knowledge to grow. We don't have enough knowledge to learn. We don't have enough experience. We're just slaves, man. And I'm tired of it. I want to change the world. I want world peace. And I'm destined to make that shit happen. Destined. I'm going to make this shit happen. That's the facts. And I've always been looking forward to a world of peace. And now I'm in peace. I'm at peace with myself. All right? Now it's time to affect you because you changed the world, not the other way around. You have to change you first to change the world. Do you not understand what I'm saying out of my mouth? You have to change yourself to change the world. If you're still stupid, stuck, dumb, low, and ignorant, your world is going to be the same way. People are going to come to you that way. The things that you come in contact with are going to come that way, in that form, in that fashion. The things that you learn about, the things that you talk about, the things that you converse with other people are going to be stupid, low, slow, dumb, and dim, and ignorant. Because you are that way. It's the life that you live, the life that you make. You make life. Life is what you make it. If you make shit, life's going to give you shit. You make hell, life's going to give you hell. You make heaven, life's going to give you heaven, baby. So that's it. Thank y'all for watching. I'm out.